Hello and welcome. Yig here. Today we are playing Time Tracker. This is a new roguelite that I believe has just entered early access just last week, and it has a lot of potential. It's super fun, and I'm going to show you a cool build that you can do from the very beginning. If you like the gameplay you see here, although it will be a little weird, and want to try this out, and want to buy this, this is, I'll have a link to the Steam page in the description, and if you want to help the channel out, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Alright, so, this is a roguelite. It does have some meta progression, so we'll go over that real quick. These are basically, over here in the data center is basically a list of essentially challenges, and those challenges give you tech can be spent at the research hub over here, and you can get all kinds of upgrades. Now, one upgrade I will say I do like a lot is this one, light damage boost, and you can get it by just putting 1 point in each of these rows below it, so you can literally get it really fast, and it makes things take damage when they're inside the tower, the light towers, flares, or your personal light. So it actually adds just a lot of passive damage to everything around you and can make things a lot easier. So some of the other things that I happen to like was like this, but that one I happen to note was really good. Now we're going to do something today which is going to be what I would call Operation I Can't See. All right, so we're going to head on in here, and we're going to take the main guy, basic weapon. We do have an upgrade that gives him a slightly bigger firearm. So we're working. So at the beginning he can kind of take things out pretty easy. That light pulse though that we have takes out those guys in 2 pulses, which is really nice. None of this is gonna matter. We're going for 1 weapon, maybe 2 if we feel like it, but that one will probably be that one. All right. Let's go ahead. We'll just continue the battle here. We're going to want more of everything. We need to find ourselves. Now, see, here's one of those things. There's a nest now. These power up and they don't power up. They seem to add to the power of nearby enemies. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. These are going to combine the best to sell for the most. So we're going to do that. And we will actually, and we'll go ahead and put these both on here for now, and we'll unlock that for another one. That way we'll get a bunch of weapons out here real fast, and that'll get us some breathing room right in the beginning. But eventually we're going to convert all of our weapons other than 1 or 2 over to illuminators, and the illuminator part is important because that's the part that's actually going to do a lot of damage. We don't have either of those, so let's go ahead and take that. We can add that in there, and then again, that will give us just a little bit more firepower at the beginning part. In the beginning part, you're going to need a little bit of extra firepower like this. Just because, okay, laser rifle's usually really good, and I would normally go there. Cooler is optimal to our strategy, so that works. It is part of our final loadout, so that's a really good thing to grab. You don't have to replace, although you can itself. Now, this is a light tower. Your mileage is definitely going to vary on how fast. What did we grab? We grabbed a grenade launcher, so we don't have any of these. It's kind of a bummer, because if you can combine... We're going to hold on to them and combine them. Let's go ahead and grab a flamethrower, I guess. We're going to go ahead and wait until... I have an upgrade that makes this spell faster, and it's a really good upgrade, too. That's another one I like to say is fantastic. It speeds you up a lot. Movement speed, too. Okay, life recycler is integral to our plan as well. A life recycler means that whatever we shoot is going to, with that particular weapon, is going to get us some life percent chance, but it's high enough that you're pretty much getting it most of the time. All right, bounce rifle. See, we're just not getting the gun that we're looking for, but that's okay. We can still work with it. We can still work with all of this. I think that bounce rifle works. All right. Let's go over and grab this. Now, this light area right here is going to be working whether we're here or not. So there are things that will just be dying over here for reasons. Gravity cannon, I guess. We're not having super good luck getting our illuminators together so far, but that's okay. That's okay. We're right at the very beginning. Now, basically, what's that? Counterattacks deal 3 times damage guaranteed when dodge is triggered? Oh, I've never seen that before. That's neat. Should we save up for that one? Should we start unlocking some of these? All right. Now these towers actually go pretty fast. So yeah, we're just striking out them. Let's go ahead and gravity tank because we can always upgrade those two. Right. Oh, sorry about that. I had to fix the AZ again. Someday. Someday it will all be fixed. Okay, well, you know, this gravity cannon is technically better for the little units. Now, there is an item that we will probably get at some point. Hey, our first illuminator is on deck. All right. Our second illuminator or mutator. We need mutators too, but we do want the second illuminator. Okay, let's see. A third illuminator. Oh my god, they're all here. It's the illuminator party. Grenade launcher? Well, I guess we take the grenade launcher and we can combine that one up. Okay, so go ahead and you get combined there. We're going to take you, go here. We're going to take you, go here. And we're going to take you. We'll go ahead and go here. Now we are playing with power. Oh my. This is going to go. Okay, so an illuminator is literally an illuminator. Not going to lie on that one is a number of projectiles. Expander. I can't remember if the expander was one of the good ones. Power booster generally good. Let's check the expander. I think I need to figure out which one. There's one that I don't remember. Tempting to refresh, but we'll just take the Tesla gun and we'll upgrade the existing one. Now, if you look at here, it says recycle 4. Now, when we upgrade this, that would have been 8 for 2, but it's now 11. So you kind of want to hold on to them and recycle and then upwards. Okay, for our eliminator, what do you do? Okay, that's target's hit. So that's not a bad thing. So we can go ahead and put that in there. Now, that's not a bad thing, but it's definitely not the one we're looking for, the effect we're looking for. Mutator is the effect we're looking for. So we'll go ahead and throw that on this one, and that's going to cause... Go ahead, throw it on that one. This is going to cause what I like to refer to as the brighter than the sun part. Because, oh my god, if you are on your mobile phone, it might not be a terrible idea to turn your brightness down low. It's gonna get bright. It's gonna get real bright. It's gonna get real bright. I did this earlier. I'm not sure it's healthy for my monitor, but I did want to show you because you can do this from the first game. So all you gotta do is get the illuminator. All these modifications are already unlocked. They're just the basic standard modifications that you have to begin the game with. Some of these cards I might be getting lucky with, but otherwise, yeah, it's just basics. Okay, target's at 6. I like that. That mutator's gonna get us. We'll probably eventually move that over. It seems to help a little because it kind of passes through things, but I haven't noticed it having any particular cap on the. So I'm sort of confused by that upgrade. Oh, hey, we're in a beach one. Nice. We grabbed a bounce rifle earlier, I believe. We do have another rocket launcher. Level 1, level 2. So we're already halfway there for that. Let's take that rocket launcher. Come on down here. Thankfully, with the Phil's faster upgrade today, because you can get some really, really good stuff off of them, and that really works out nicely. All right, let's see. Fission device. No more expander from you, buddy. Now, we make 2 explosions of light. Very, 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 very inaccurate explosions. That's okay, because all that will be remedied as we go along. Yeah, it actually gets super bright, like blindingly bright after a couple of these things. It's kind of hilarious just how crazy bright it gets. All right, we want to unlock you, and we can put something in there for the moment. There's a little piece of me that wants to put this gravity cannon in there, but let's take this Tesla device and do that. All right, so that is going to get brighter. Brighter than the sun. It will be shining. Shining. Hey, let's go activate another light panel. Not to, and we can murder this guy from over here. And that's to drop a lot of crystals, which in the beginning are going to be your biggest, like, that'll be the thing holding you back from doing everything you want to do. This will literally destroy almost every single type of creature in the game. This setup will just absolutely chew them up. It will also make your computer lag when you're in the last two areas. I love this system, by the way. Each time you beat it, you get a regular battle that you need to fight, and then you get a domain that you can construct, and it roulettes you in. Oh, what's that? Oh, nice. You get a little roulette, and that determines what the actual level is. This is my favorite. This thing plus whatever, because you get so much stuff from it. It's so good. All right, so for ours, we got to defeat a boss. We will, but first we're going to pop over here because I'd like to upgrade a little bit more before I get to that boss. Even though I can take these guys out fairly simple, I'd really like to have it to where I have a little bit more damage before I get. All right, let's go ahead and refresh this because that's not quite what we're looking for. Do we want the mutator? I think we want the mutator. Okay. All right, there we go. Now we're playing this. It's brighter. Oh, eventually you're firing constantly. It's lighting up everything. It's bad. Yeah. Maybe not healthy for my mom. Again, if you're on mobile. Might run into the you want to real late at night. Where's the end of that run? And these runs take about okay, so you can real important part here. The runs are long, but the rounds are short, and you can exit in between rounds. And that's kind of important to know because you will end up probably not necessarily being able to play a whole run every time you sit down. The run seemed like they were about 2.5 to 3 hours, maybe even just a little bit more. But that's an overall run. Each of these maps is a certain amount of time, as you can see here. I'm trying to take two things at once, but basically, as you look up here, like each of these rounds is only about 5 minutes or so, discounting decision time. Definitely like our mutator. Go ahead and toss you on there. You. The moment we will throw that on there. That'll give us another one. Oh, so much brightness. So much brightness. Yeah, and it's gonna get brighter. It does. It's kind of. I don't think this is. It probably does. Probably not supposed to work. All right, let's get it. Hey, that's good. And for while we have it, we'll keep upgrading on. I did find that upgrading a couple of weapons pretty easy in the beginning was better than spreading myself out over like all of the different. Man, I gotta find me a light pod. I gotta get me some agility. Agility is one of those things that affects your move speed, and that's a really big deal in this game. May not seem like it at first, but you cover a lot of terrain. We can throw that power booster over here for now. Yeah, you kind of you spend a lot of time walking. Can't cover a lot of terrain, so movement speed actually does really help with this. Usually in this type of game, it'll at least help a little bit, but in this one, I think it really. Let's grab that. At least I default towards equipment versus the little side things versus the upgrades. The upgrades only cap out at level 3, and level 4 and 5 guns sell for like 60 and 70. That's crazy. Oh, hey, here's our pod. Yeah, pod. Dash duration, 10%. Oh, look at that. Any of those that go down there are great. Right. I think there's got to be something that gives me a little bit better. Just for that. All right. For now, you can stay what you are. So we probably put it over here. All right. Illuminator battle. The flashlight part does do your illumination damage, and that's why it's kind of a double. When you first get it, it's going to seem like it's a really weak weapon, but it's probably the strongest if you started one, like seeing far, which is kind of cool because it is, again, like I said, it's available right at the beginning. Let's auto cannon that, and then again we'll put those together because we really want to just get this. We have a flamethrower. Yes, we do. We'll get those. Will all pay out so significantly for sure. Sometimes these have actual item items too. I need more healing. That is what we need. We need more healing. We have a gravity cannon. We do. Let's hit the next one. Get that thing working. Tempting. Okay. Try and grab as many crystals as we can. We have like 12 stuff. Lights, illuminators. Heard you like illuminators, so we got you an illuminator. It's actually kind of amazing how much damage this build can do in like a tiny amount of time. It just spirals so hard once you get it all set up. Right. Now we can go over here and take this boss. I'm feeling a little more confident on this boss now, but what we are going to do here is, because a lot of these bosses kind of swamp you, we're going to take that, and then we'll go over. Hopefully we'll be able to beat this boss. Now, there is a thing where just because you didn't beat the boss, just because you didn't beat the level, does not necessarily mean your run is over. So you can technically lose. Yeah, look at his life. Look at it. It's just chunking him down. We don't really have as much healing. Our healing is, in fact, quite full. But we can get far enough away. This guy. That's why we went for our movement speed. I'm more worried about him than I am the other dude. The other dude's like... The other dude's gonna make my day bad. This guy's gonna actually, like, completely wreck me if he gets here. So, and we don't want to get hit very much at all, because otherwise we can die. Oh, and my energy is so low. Okay, so as long as I dodge the last one, it looks like I'm okay. I need energy regens so bad. Okay, let's keep going that way, and then we dodge. Okay, there we go. That's the pattern we got to use for him. As long as the other guy's not interfering, we should be okay then. Oh, still got hit. Right, some of the boss fights in this do take some time. I will say that. Ow. 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 Might want to skip this one. We might be finding out, I might be showing you off the fact that sometimes you don't win. Sometimes you just don't win in this particular. These bosses at the beginning are kind of hard to get through because they have a ton of life. So, while this does make my build that I'm showing you look great, go over here. Let's see what we can construct out of this one. Hopefully we can get ourselves a nice setup. We just got to build up a little bit more, because these are all just real basic right now. And bosses in this game have a lot of life. Oh, we want that. We want that. Oh, hey, we just got all that stuff. It just gives you sometimes, which is great. 12 monsters activate. Okay, so advanced monsters are basically like bigger versions of not these guys, but they are, you'll see them here shortly. They'll be like much bigger monsters. These are ranged. You have basically little guys, ranged guys, and then you got like advanced monsters. Advanced monsters, they're pretty tough, and like he's an advanced. And he's really hard to kill normally because they have this weird shield and it takes so much damage to kill them. But the nice thankful part is our Illuminator collection does have the answer for that, at least in the beginning. So we'll go ahead and turn that one up. Now, see, we're already starting to get up there. So the idea is that if we can get our illuminated clump up high enough, then we can just kind of destroy these guys pretty easy. I think I'm very confused as to what counts as a... Sometimes it seems like these guys count as advanced monsters, and sometimes it seems like they don't. Why? Could be I'm just missing. Been very tired of this. Let's go ahead. Oh, hey, we have a sport bot. We did. We have a thing with this mutator on, but we want it to be as big as possible because... Alright, oh yeah, look, that's already up there. 27. That's so much better than the thing when we sell that. That's gonna be so much better than we sold them all for like 4. There doesn't seem to be a room, like there's no need for... Oh, hey, let's open advanced boxes. That works out pretty handy. Oh, yeah, wait, there's another one. Let's wait, there'll be some more advanced boxes. Get munched. Amplifier, did we have one? I think we did have one, but we don't need it. It is a free refresh, so let's go for that. Hey, an illuminator. Probably should grab that vision device. That probably would have been the way to go. We'll keep build up for this 160. We'll get that last illuminator out here pretty quick. Or we could just get it out there right now. No, because I'd like to get 1 or 2 of them up there in levels. Because they do really chunk on a lot of that damage once you get up there. Really do. Alright, we're at 10 out of 20. That's worth it. That's worth it. We're there. Completed. Ah, we got everything. Yeah, just the boss monsters. Okay, so this is cool. Now we're going to be changing some stuff. I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, so what this does is this gives you a bonus depending on how many of these you have attached. So in our case, we will be getting rid of this for the moment. We'll be slapping another illuminator in there, and that's going to get us up to 32% extra damage just straight up across the board. This build scales because of that, but also because the illuminator just does ridiculous amount of damage already at the beginning. So by having it have a little bit higher base damage, the scaling goes up super, super, super high. 1 bullet and 100% damage, so we want to do that because that's going to get us back up there. This is our best damage one right now. This means we get it to where it cheats more. We've already completed our mission. Let's get this supply bot, because supply bots are nice. Plus, sometimes you'll get the little magnet on the supply bot, and that thing is just... Yeah, alright, I would say we are not there yet, but we are about halfway to blinding ourselves. Alright, let's see. You need... Still need a bunch of things. We'll go ahead and smack that on you. Yeah, we'll start doing real good damage from here on out. Some of the bosses are going to become pretty easy here shortly. So that struggle was more of a beginning growing pain. Oh, what? Never seen that one before. I won't grab it. Stores 50% taken and explodes. Or okay. Sure. Alright. Oh, there's our stuff. So well, see, look, we even detonated everybody. Alright. So we'll take the auto cannon because we can always combine it with another thing. Go ahead and unlock that, even though it's not going to get filled yet. Although we could throw just one of these 2 things random, and then yeah, those be right. Now, as you go along and you build up, we're gonna play. This will be a little bit of a long video, but we'll play this for a few extra. After this round, I'll pause the recording, and then we'll jump back in about 2 or 3 maps once everything is a little bit more in place. Now, I will go over real quick what I would call the. And this is already 24 minutes long. Hopefully, you can bear with me for just a brief. And I will show you the 53 seconds left in this area. And I would like I said, I want to kind of I want to show you what it looks like a little bit later, because it does it does work. Okay. I don't hate to do that, but I like that. Oh, that's skill ends 50% chance to increase weapon attack speed for 30 seconds. So, one of those? Yeah, it's one of those. Alright. Alright, back from playing with the AC yet again. Hopefully, in the next 2 weeks, that will be done. Alright, real quick. Basically, you need a setup similar to this one or similar to this one. The key ingredients are you need a life recycler, you need a fission device, and preferably mutated. Whatever goes in that last slot could be power booster for extra damage. It could be this, so you attack more, which is actually great. It could be almost anything. You need as many illuminators as you can, and you need the link core, which is unlocked from the very beginning. This is the only thing you might have a problem getting, but even if you do have a problem getting it, it's only 32%. 40% max, so it's not a huge component, although it is a component. So let's get this while I finish this level and the next couple, and then we will jump right back in here and we will see what it looks like once it's had a little bit more time in here. Weights, moving speed, random. All right, so we will be right back in just a moment with what it looks like after we've done that. All right, and we are back. It's not quite a complete build, but as I mentioned, basically you get kind of a setup. We get a couple of them set up with just the basics and these. If you can get this 2 sets with like this row or this row, which is cooler, life recycler, fission device, mutator. Mutator is great. That's what causes the explosion on the ground. The fission device is what's giving us extra bullets. All these would be upgraded slightly higher if we weren't running identical ones in each slot, but that's okay because that's what the point of this was. So we're going to go into a boss battle now. You might remember we got our butts kicked by the boss at the beginning. The bosses have a lot of hit points. But one of the nice parts here, the secondary light beacons, so do that while we wait for our boss to should be there anymore. So this, that was quick. Okay. Like these guys, you can see their health is just really strong down. And that's kind of the point of this build. You can get this build going super fast. And you can just absolutely destroy some of the bosses. And you don't have to have, like, you do not need to be, hey, you're going to stand there while that comes. We'll come back to you, like, well, let's come back. Well, we can get rid of the stretching guy. Almost. We got 2 bosses. Stretching guy's the one that we really need to get rid of because he's the one that, nope, he split. Split in 2. He's now 2 guys. That happens a lot this game. It's actually kind of funny. We're trying to do a deal. Not like one of them that I was doing was like that really felt like I was having something ever. Just like this. Hopefully we've got time before they get here. Usually I've got time. Right. So this isn't even a complete, like, there's more stuff you could have. Alright, well, the corruptions are almost down. Do need another creator, but except that, because that's going to give us more hit points and regional memory. We need a cooler so it can match up with the other ones. Hopefully they'll show up here just as we pick up something. Get this thing set up and done. There we go, there's one of our light filters done. And we have one corruption which is almost down. Yeah, we gotta wait. Yeah, we chunked those bosses so hard. Look, now we can improve right here. And this is even, like I said, this is even this. It's like, you can get higher than this. Well, what I did earlier, I had way higher than by this point. I got really lucky. I've also had a block of build on third. Right, what is got it? Oh, nice. I'm just gonna take a chunk out of him. It's always nice. Well, let's see if we get something directly compatible. Directly compatible it is. Upgrade. Alright, so we're going to upgrade you. Right. now one of our little light thing is even bigger, even brighter, and goes more damage. Now the healing is definitely something that you have to think about. I mean, you insist on stamina. Sure, I can stay over on this side, you can stay over on this side. Go right here. No, game of masters. Go. So bright. You don't know if that's helping me. I'm not going now. I did jokingly refer to it in private in the sun, but yeah, it's like white pushing everything. Hopefully, if you're on mobile and in a dark room, I really apologize. I really do. It's such a strong build. It works so well. You just gotta beat the boss. Usually, once you beat the boss, there we go. That's what we're hoping for. The ending is pretty much there. Something we are waited out, but other times, a lot of times, it just gets thrown in now. Do we have our liberty expander? We're looking. No. Let's go ahead and let's hit the refresh. Just in case. Here, let's hit the refresh. Just in case. Hey, cooler. Now that we could use. We have one of those for all of these. You're fully upgraded, so you're going to be doing lots. Yeah, this is definitely, oh yeah. Once you get this build up and running like this, it just absolutely tears through everything. Like I said, this isn't even as strong as it can get. I was doing between 200 and 400 per hit on the early thing. Just like everything just evaporates. Even these guys with these guys with the giant shields, they forever to kill. We're just like, good god. It'd take like 3 or 4 sets of shots and then just completely gone. This can be done at the very beginning. So if you're farming early, unlock for your meta progression, things like that, you can actually do this, and it can give you a lot of meta progression, which is kind of nice. There's a lot of other builds to kill it, and this one just happens to be one of the nice and easy to do at that level, but there's a ton of other builds that have already started working on it. That's been really great. Alright. See, look at that. Cool was that. That build just explodes once you get there. By the way, real quick before we go, well, yeah, see, it's just crazy how good that is. All right, I need to go sleep here in a moment. But one thing I did want to mention real quick before we go is down here we have stats, and you pay to upgrade these, but these give you huge bonuses. This is like this down here, we're at plus 10 on hit point regen, 9 on energy regen. It's just such massive bonuses that it makes the runs start to go. And as you get higher in and you get all of your spaces filled and everything's done, you're not going to be doing much with your currency. So you're going to be able to dump it in here and max all of these out by the end of the run. Hell, you can spend them all right there. All right, this has been Time Tracker. Again, if you like the gameplay you saw, there will be a link to the Steam page in the description. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.